Hello again, everyone. Michael here with Felicity, November 8033 Fox, a Cessna flight training device that I built at home. Welcome back to the channel. It is the 24th of May, 2024. I hope you're all well and safe wherever you may be around the world. VATSIM is having an F&O this evening, a Friday night operation in the Memphis area. In lieu of flying about that, what I anticipate to be a very busy airspace this evening, we're going to hang out down around the Houston area and give the Houston ARTCC some work. I do have us loaded up at one of my favorite class deltas down around Houston. That's David Wayne Hook's Memorial. And that's where we're going to depart from, and what we're going to have to do is find ourselves a delta to fly into. So let me go ahead and we'll bring up the fourth flight on the iPad here, and we'll discuss a bit of a route, where we want to go, and how we're going to get there. So we are here at David Wayne Hook's. I do want to go to another delta. We do have the Bravo right there, where we're going to steer clear of that. We're just going to hop back and forth between some deltas this evening. And let's try to kind of vacate the Bravo. And the first thing that comes to mind that is relatively close right now is, what is this, Tango Mike Echo? What is it, Houston Executive? That's just outside of that Bravo there. So that could be a good potential that we could fly into. My goal is to get as many approaches in as I can, not so much how far or how long we're flying this evening. So if we bounce back and forth between maybe David Wayne Hook's and Houston Executive. And then what do we have here? Sugarland Regional. So maybe we can do a triangle. So we could possibly start, DWH and go to Houston Executive here. And then maybe we can do another IFR hop from Houston Executive down to Sierra Golf Romeo. And then back to David Wayne. We could maybe look at doing something like that this evening. That'll give us 3 airports in total. And it's all relatively close together, so that could very well work out. I do want to take a moment before we get much further into the planning part and give a quick thank you to Happy Aviator. Came in with a new follow earlier today while we were offline, so I do appreciate that, and I do look forward to flying with you in the near future. So let's just do that. That looks like a decent triangle. So that'll give us 1, 2, 3 approaches. Well, I don't want to get ahead of myself. Let's ensure that each of these airports actually have an instrument approach procedure. Let's see here. Okay, David Wayne has several ILS and RNAV approaches. We also got a VMR DME, which could be fun. We might save that for the last. Do a DME approach. Houston Executive, we have only 2 available. We have an RNAV approach on what looks to be the only runway, and we'll talk more about Houston Executive here momentarily. Sugarland Regional, we have 3 separate approaches, 1 ILS or localizer, and then an RNAV for north and south. Looks like it also has 1 runway. So, that being said, all 3 airports do have approaches that we can use in our aircraft today, so that won't be an issue. However, we do need to treat each of these legs essentially as a separate flight. So we'll plan from David Wayne Hook's to Houston Executive, and then once we're on the ground there, We'll do a quick plan from Houston Executive down to Houston Sugarland, and then we'll plan from there up to David Wayne Hooks. So 3 separate legs this evening, 3 separate flights. Granted, these are all straight lines that we're seeing here. Once we factor in the actual approaches, our flight time may get significantly longer. So that being said, let's go ahead and figure out our first route and what approach request we're going to make when we get to Houston Executive out of David Wayne Hooks. So let me just go ahead and we're going to remove these additional waypoints for now. We've got my low, okay, we're all caught up there. Got low IFR and route chart pulled up here. And as close as these airports are, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and pull up the approach plate for this airport and see if we can just grab an initial fix straight off of David Wayne Hooks. So, let's see here. We have Houston Executive Procedure. Let's look at the weather first real quick. METAR winds are out of the south at 1900, 12 to 20 knots. So winds are out of the south, so we're going to be landing south most likely. So I would anticipate the southbound runway, which is 18. 18 is going to have standard left traffic, and the north runway has right traffic. So let's take a look at the approach procedure for runway 18 RNAV GPS approach. I'm just going to send that directly over to the low IFR chart here. And this kind of gives us a good picture of where we are and where we're going to go. Let's go ahead and pack our electronic flight bag with all of the latest information. Airport NOTAMs, weather, that sort of thing. And let's pick an altitude that's going to be appropriate for our flight today. Which, if we're heading west, we want even numbers. So let's just say we would be even numbers if we're above 3,000 AGL. Which, as short as this is, 3,000 may be a bit high. Let's see here. We're heading west for IFR 200. Let's just say let's go ahead and say 3,000. Let's see. At or above 2,000 on the approach. So for 3,000, that might be alright. That's not too terribly high, and we should be able to get up and then back down there in time. That being said, let's go ahead and look at our straight line. We see that purple line there. We see where we're at and where we want to go. But obviously, we're not going to go direct because we're going to be IFR. However, if we can go ahead and select one of these initial approach fixes as a waypoint, let's do, what is it? AC? Alpha Charlie Echo Charlie India. Let's see. Alpha Charlie Echo Charlie India. I'll put that there. That could work. Let's just plan on that. And then it'll be the RNAV runway 17. What? 18. RNAV runway 18. Then, of course, from there, from AC, I'm sure we're going to have to go to CAGSO. So we're just going to kind of do it like this. Procedure, approach, RNAV GPS, AC. Let's add that to the root. And then that's going to go ahead and just populate that in there for us. We can even go as far as removing that particular waypoint. Myoru, hello. First I want to say that you guys all have my prayers. I hope that you've survived a lot of the catastrophes that's endured the area lately. So welcome in, my friend, and I do hope that you are well at least. You've flown into SGR a few times. Outstanding. Okay, so that's going to be our first flight. I think that's a solid plan, a solid approach from David Wayne to get to Houston Executive. And then from there, we'll bounce down to that other one we were going to go to, which is hidden by the plate right now. We'll bounce down to Sugarland Regional. So, missed most of the bad weather. Well, that's good. I'm happy that you weren't affected in a negative way there. And I do feel horrible for everybody that was, and I know that the area is going to take quite a while to recover. So, yeah, everyone has my prayers, and I hope that they will recover. They will recover. Let's go ahead and pack for this. Seems like every time we change something, we have to repack the latest bit of information. There it is. That's our route. That's our plan. Let's go ahead and do a quick weather briefing. Surface analysis chart. We're kind of down around here. Don't see anything too major in the area there. It's kind of a high and low pressure system meeting towards the northern part of the state. METARs, everything is in the green right now. I'm looking for anything that gives me a broken or overcast cloud layer. And right now the most that I see is a scattered layer. So alright, there's an overcast layer out of SGR at 3,400 feet. So that's going to be AGL. So figure our ceiling is going to be 3,400 feet. Clear, few, scattered. Okay. And we will double check that when we make our way from Houston Executive down to Sugar SGR. But our flight to Houston Executive, I think it'll be just fine. PIREPs, we're going to skip over the real world PIREPs that don't affect our flight on VATSIM. Cloud coverage, there are a few clouds down there in the area north and south of us, but where we're at looks relatively clear. Visibility, surface winds, and precipitation. We do see some thunderstorms towards the northern central part of Texas there. We're still kind of just below that, more along the coast, down around this area here. So we do need to be vigilant about it, but I don't think we're going to encounter any major systems. Terminal area forecasts, VFR and marginal VFR. I don't see anything major there that would give us a no-go right off the bat. Might be a bit windy, but visibility, I think we're going to be just fine. We may run into some low clouds, but I think we'll be fine. Wind chart, we are going to have a bit of a crosswind on the way down. It's going to be sort of a quarterling headwind as we make our way southwest there. The winds start at the top of the flag and they make their way towards that dot. Looks like they're right around 20 knots or so too. Vertical cross section chart, I do enjoy this one. Blue line is our flight path, including climb, cruise, and descent. Green is terrain, and again it does kind of give us winds and temperatures there as well. Winds aloft at 3,000 feet. We're looking winds out of the south at 23 knots or so. If we wanted to get a little bit faster ground speed, we'd have to go lower or significantly higher. Up to 6,000 feet will get us a couple more knots along the ground, or down to 1,000 feet will get us a couple more knots along the ground. But when we're low like that, we're going to be too low and conflict with just obstacles and things like that. And we're going to skip over all of these rear world NOTAMs as well. ARTCC NOTAMs, if this was a real flight and we are IFR, I would certainly want to pay attention to this. This is where we might find out about ATC delays and anything that might affect communications, things of that sort. Okay, I think we're going to be good. Weather-wise, I know we're IFR, but you know, even flying, you know, instrument, I don't want to be flying into a thunderstorm if I can help it at all. So thunderstorms can kill you. So let's go ahead and head to the plane. We will get it walked. We'll walk around. We'll get her started up, and while we're waiting on our oil temperature to come up, we'll file an IFR flight plan on the VATSIM network and see if we can grab a clearance out of Dave Blaine. So I will see you over at the airport, at the aircraft that's at the airport in just a couple of minutes. Alright, hello again everyone, and welcome aboard Felicity. My name is Michael. I will be your pilot this evening, and man, I'm gonna have to yell at the last person that flew this plane for leaving the master switch on. I can see my annunciator panel lit up here. That was me, by the way. Okay, WestJet, hello my friend, welcome on in. We are on the ground here. David Wayne Hook's gonna shoot some IFR approaches between some relatively close class deltas. I'm gonna try and get at least 3 in. Gonna be kind of doing a triangle best case scenario. So hope you're doing well. Pleasure to have you as always. First things first, let's go ahead and fill up our wings, ensure that we have adequate fuel for our flight today. So let's go into weight balance and fuel. I do have you and I on board in the front seat. Your flight bag is behind me and my flight bag is behind you. I do like to cross-load the aircraft. That way I can reach behind the seat over here and you can reach behind, and there's no weird awkward trying to reach something directly behind you in your flight bag. And in our baggage compartment we do have a couple quarts of oil and the tow bar and some wheel chocks. So, M. Stein, hello my friend, welcome on in as well. I hope you are doing good. Okay, so then we're just going to go ahead and fill up both wings, and that gives us just shy of 4 hours at 3 hours, 59 minutes, and 54 seconds of flight time. Now we're IFR, so we do want at least 45 minutes of additional fuel between us and our destination, and we have plenty because our destination is very, very close to us. So that looks good there. Let's apply these changes. Total takeoff weight is 2,009 pounds out of a gross 2,300. Okay, we did drop down just a little bit with that additional weight from the fuel. WestJet, they are Bose A20s. To give you a little bit of history of mine, I purchased mine secondhand over 10 years ago, and the only thing that I've had to do is replace the gel cups on the earmuffs and the microphone cover, but the hardware itself, I've never had an issue with it. So I highly I'll give them 100%. Absolutely. Okay. Walk around. Okay, fuel is done. Let's grab the checklist here. Okay, master's gonna go on. Let's get some lights on. Okay, let's get some flaps down, and we'll give her a walk around. 40 degrees of flaps in this old bird. Let's start with our baggage door. We can see that our baggage door is secure. Rudder cable, left rudder cable is tight. Elevator and rudder are free and correct there. The right, let's see, actually, what is that? Anti-collision light and beacon light are working. The right rudder cable is tight. VAR antennas are in place here. Our right flap is tight. Take a look at our right aileron hinges, and see a strobe on the right and the green on the right, so everything looks good there. Our right main looks good. Exhaust is secure. Our front strut looks good there. Got enough room to get our hand in there on that strut. Our front main looks good. And what could happen if that strut was weak? And in very, very unfortunate circumstances, you could strike your prop. And you think you might have a bit of a bump stop there, like it wouldn't, go over that far. But if that strut was very, very weak, it could very well nose you over and strike your prop. Prop and spinner look good there. Our static source is free and clear. Our stall horn is working. Our pitot tube is warm to the touch, so we can get our pitot heat off. Taxi light and landing light, they're both working. We can get those loads off. We do have a strobe on the left with a red. Check that left aileron. Looks good there. Left flap is nice and tight. Left main looks good, and let's ensure that our fuel caps are installed and streamlined. Rouse House, hello and welcome. Today we are flying IFR. They're going to be doing a couple of instrument approaches, departing out of David Wayne Hooks and heading over to Houston Executive, shooting the RNAV GPS runway 18 approach. And that's going to be our first one, and then we'll head down to Sugarland, and then we'll head back up to David Wayne, try and do a trifecta this evening. Okay, did all that. Walk around was good. Everything was good there. Alright, that does conclude our exterior checklist. We'll move right along to our interior checklist. Passenger brief is where I could spend 10 minutes going over. Actually, let's see how quickly I can do this. Okay. Seatbelts. Your seatbelt works just like the seatbelt does in your automobile. You have a male portion of the buckle. It will slip right into the female portion. And when you hear the firm click, you know that that seatbelt is secure. And to release your seatbelt, please go ahead and press the big orange button right in the center of the buckle, and that will release the seatbelt latch. There are two air vents in the aircraft, one in the upper right and one in the upper left of the airframe. They work on ram air, so you can't really turn them off, but feel free to rotate them up or down. You can slide them in, just to kind of help, distribute that airflow wherever you may want it. I do not recommend you have them pointed directly at your microphone, though. The air rushing past your microphone could interfere with the intercom. And if you can't hear yourself talk, then I can't hear yourself talk either, so please keep that in mind. The fire extinguisher is located directly behind us. It is a Type BC fire extinguisher. It just snaps into the console, and the way this extinguisher works, you would just pull this pin right here at the top. You would aim at the base of the fire. You would squeeze the trigger and sweep back and forth from side to side. There are two exits on the plane, one on the right and one on the left. The door opens by pressing the handle down and pushing the door outward. And if we are up in the sky, if you do happen to see any of the aircraft, please go ahead and point them out. I do love hearing about other airplanes while we were up there. You can tell me, hey, I see a plane to my 3 o'clock, or hey, I see an airplane up front, whatever nomenclature you can use. I do love hearing about those other planes. Do you have any questions about any of the safety information we've gone over? Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead here. Tech time 127.1, and this bird. Alternate static air is off. Okay. And that completes our interior checklist, which moves us right along to our startup checklist. And let me get my seat scooted up here so I can reach the flight controls. Alright, that feels good. Speaking of flight controls, the flight controls that you do see in front of you are also my flight controls. So while you may scoot your seat up, please don't scoot so far up to where when I pull far back on this yoke it interferes with your chest and also your feet. Please keep the feet away from the pedals in front of you as well. Okay, avionics are off, autopilot is off. Car repeat is off. Let's get our mixture to full rich and throttle slight. Let's get 3 on the primer. There's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Primer is in and locked. Brakes are gonna go on. Okay. Clear prop. We are clear on the left. And clear on the right. Clear behind us, clear front. Master is going to go on. Beacon is still on from our pre-flight. Throttle's quarter, brakes are on, mags are going to go to start. Here we go. Right away, I'm looking for engine RPM and oil pressure. And I do have both of those. If I did not, that would indicate a problem, and I'd go ahead and shut the engine down. Let's go ahead and get our taxi light and landing light on for safety so that we can be seen here. And that does complete our startup checklist. Okay. While we're waiting on our oil pressure or oil temperature to come up, let's go ahead and file an IFR flight plan. We are going to Tango Mike Echo via AC. Okay. File flight plan. We are. Actually, let's go and connect to VATSIM real quick. Connect type 172, and we are. Okay. Alright, November 80333 Foxtrot. We are IFR, we are type 172. Lightweight category. We have equipment Golf on board. Departure David Wayne Hooks. Off block time it is, let's just say 0015. Altitude 3000. Airspeeds probably, let's just say 90 knots with that headwind. Arrival, what was that? No, I didn't. I had it and I lost it. Tango Mike Echo. Here in Ohio, I know most of my local identifiers. I'm not going to file an alternate en route time. What did ForeFlight? I figured it'd be 30 minutes. What's ForeFlight factoring at? 20 minutes? So let's just split the difference and say 25 minutes. We have now, let's say, 3 hours and 45 minutes of fuel on board. Route details. Alpha Charlie Echo Charlie India. Was that correct? ECECI. Yep. Okay. Alright, and in the remarks section, I do like to put the Twitch channel name. It does let the controllers know that if they want to watch whatever pilot might be flying their airspace, how to do so. And then I just like to put thank you, because everyone volunteers to do this as far as a controlling. Okay, flight plan looks good. Let's go ahead and file that. Alright. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay. Oil temperature is up there. Let's get our avionics on. And we'll get some weather. First, let's see what sort of VATSIM weather, what sort of VATSIM ATIS is in the area, if we currently have one here or not. Okay, Houston ATIS So we're gonna pull X-plane ATIS, which is gonna be more accurate for us anyway, because that's what our simulator's doing. And then we're gonna talk to Houston Approach to get our flight plan or our clearance. So, since I have this frequency window open up here, let me go ahead and just write some of these frequencies down here. So SGR ATIS is 118.125. We're probably going to need that. We're not going to either of those other two, but I do need the Houston departure is 120.050. That will probably be our primary contact for the duration of our evening. Houston, okay. I think that's it. So what I want to know is, let's see, ATIS is 128.375.
View at 4,100, temperature 31, dew point 22, altimeter 2973, arriving runway 17 right, departing runway 17 right, advise on initial contact, you have information Sierra. David Wayne Hooks Memorial Information Sierra, 2145 Zulu. Wind 170 degrees at 8 knots, gust 16. Visibility 10 miles. Sky conditions, view at 4,100. Temperature 31. Dew point 22. Altimeter 2973. Arriving runway 17 right. Departing runway 17 right. Advise on initial contact, you have information Sierra.
Okay. For VATSIM purposes, Sierra is irrelevant, but we do have the numbers here at David Wayne Hooks when we make our initial call. Okay, so we do have ATIS, altimeter was 9073. That puts field elevation at 160 some-ish. 152, that looks good there. Alright, good enough for me. Okay. Altimeter transponder, set that for altitude mode. ADS-B is tied into our nav lights, so let's get those on, and radios will test momentarily. Taxi light is on, landing light is on, brakes will test on the roll. Attitude indicator and turn coordinator we will test on the roll as well. Let's go ahead and set our heading indicator to compass. Right about there. And I suppose we can just go ahead and get our run-up out of the way as well while we're here. Fuel is on both. Brakes are on. Trim is set for takeoff. Flight controls. We are down on the right, up on the left. Up on the right, down on the left. Elevator and rudder is free and correct. Okay. Flaps going up. Mixture's in for best power. Primer is in and locked. Brakes are on. We're clear behind us because 1600 on the tack. Left mag. There's an RPM drop. Back to both. Right mag, there's a drop. Let's get back to both. Carb heat, there's a drop. Carb heat off. Suction's in the green. Oil pressure, oil temperature look good. We've got good fuel flow. Alright, let's go ahead and idle back. Okay. And that was 1200504 approach, correct? 120050. One two zero zero five zero. 120050. Okay. Confirmed. Flight plan is filed.
United 608, contact Houston Center 134.42. Happy trails.
Oh, the Houston Center 134.62. I have the frequency already dialed. Go trails.
Yeah, it's 134.42.
134.42, United 608, go trails. I need to play Houston game.
Delta 3, Juliet, on departure, turn left. Left turn heading 030. Runway 13 right, clear for takeoff.
Where are we going? Houston Executive. Alright, the other pilot must be too far for me to have heard his read back. Houston approach, November 8033 Foxtrot, on the ground at David Wayne Hooks with the numbers, looking for IFR to Houston Executive.
Number 8033 Foxtrot, Houston approach, hello. Clear, cleared from the David Wayne Hooks Airport to the Kilo Tango Mike Echo Airport, radar vector the CC, direct. Maintain 3000. Departure this frequency. Squawk 4626.
Clear to Houston Executive via a CC, then direct. The departure is with you, 3,000 feet, 4626, November 8033 Fox.
Make sure I heard you say 3000 or 4000 feet.
3,000 was what I heard, November 8033 Fox.
Alright, thanks. I just heard it wrong. 8033 Foxtrot, your feedback is correct. The David Wayne Hooks information, Foxtrot's current, call for taxi.
Foxtrot's current, and we are ready for taxi, November 8033 Fox.
We're 8033 Foxtrot, Houston, departure. Where are you at in the airport?
We are Ram Charlie, November 8033 Fox.
8033 Foxtrot, runway 17 right at Charlie, taxi via Alpha Charlie. Correction, via Papa Charlie.
17 right at Charlie via Papa Charlie, November 8033 Fox.
Southwest 3049, Houston departure. Thanks for Kilo runway. Correction, push and start approved, tail east on Yankee.
Parking brake off.
Houston approach, Southwest 1701. Good evening. We have Delta requested clearance to Memphis.
Southwest 4701, Houston approach, hello. Expect PDC.
Expect PDC, Southwest 1701.
PDC, pre-delivery clearance. Or
Delta 3
pre-departure
Juliet,
clearance.
Houston departure, radar contact, when able, say altitude. Houston approach, Yellow 705, descending via Waffle 6 correct. Yellow 705, Houston approach, hello, information, what's the current at Hobby? Information Kilo's current at Hobby, expect ILS runway 13 right approach. Kilo is current 13 right, Yellow 705.
Can you please repeat Delta 3 Juliet?
Delta 3 Juliet, say altitude.
3,000 feet, Delta 3 Juliet.
Delta 3 Juliet, fly your present heading, climb and maintain 16,000.
Continue present heading and maintain 16,000 feet, Delta 3 Juliet.
Southwest 349, Houston departure, information Kilo's current runway 13 right, taxi via Yankee Echo, cross runway 13 left at Echo.
Houston approach November 8 033 Foxtrot, holding short 17 right at hugs number 1 ready, IFR.
Delta 3 Juliet, clear direct music. Number 8033 Foxtrot, Houston departure runway 17 right at Charlie, fly runway heading clear for takeoff.
17 right at Charlie, runway heading clear for takeoff, 17 right, November 8 033 Foxtrot. Strobes going
Clear
on.
direct to Music, Delta 3 Juliet.
Climbing through 5,000. That's, what is he? He's an Airbus A320.
Alright, center line, full power. Rudder for center.
Houston departure, Sky November 1760 Bravo.
Wind correction.
November 1760 Bravo, Houston departure.
Airspeed's coming up.
On the ground at Sugarland, looking to pick up VFR New Austin, and I have Foxtrot. Number 16.
Alright, airspeed's alive, let's rotate.
VFR flight following. Affirm.
Positive rate.
1760 Bravo, standby.
Delta 3 Juliet, maintain 5,000 feet.
Delta 3 Juliet, climb and maintain 16,000.
Alright, we're 500 feet.
Climb and maintain 60,000, Delta 3 Juliet.
I want to thank everyone for coming in and hanging out for a bit this evening. I hope everyone's week has went well.
Southwest 3049, hold short run 1 tree right. I'm on the landline with do some coordination. Stand by. Number 8033 Foxtrot, Houston approach, radar contact, altitude.
900 feet, November 8033 Fox.
8033 Foxtrot, climb and maintain 3,000 and above 15,000, clear direct to CC.
Climb maintain 3,000 above 1500, clear direct CC, November 8032 Fox. Alright, so direct to like maybe 227-ish. We're almost 1,500 feet.
Delta 3 Juliet, maintain 60,000 feet.
Southwest 3257, just to maintain 3,000.
3,000, Southwest 3257.
Alright, 1,500 feet. Let's head towards CC.
And equipment code.
Cessna 172 GPS, November 1760 Bravo.
And you're going to Austin Bergstrom or Austin Executive?
Austin Executive, Kilo Alpha Uniform Sierra.
Number 1760 Bravo, departure this frequency, squawk 4661.
Departure with you, squawk 4661, November 1760 Bravo.
Number 1760 Bravo, your repack is correct. Just call when you're ready for taxi, the Sugarland altimeter 2973.
2973, 1760 Bravo.
Number 8033 Foxtrot, Houston Executive is south today. Near the altimeter over there is 2974. Did you have an approach request? You just want the visual.
9074, and we'd like to shoot the RNAV GPS 18 approach, November 8033 Fox.
Number 8033 Foxtrot, roger. Clear direct to CC, cross the CC at 2000. At a CC, clear RNAV runway 18 approach, Houston Executive.
Direct to CZ, cross to CZ at 2000, and then clear RNAV runway 18 approach, November 8033 Fox.
Delta 3 Juliet, maintain 6,000 feet.
Delta 3 Juliet negative, climb and maintain 16,000, 16,000.
Confirm 160, flight level.
Alright, direct to is 272, heading 272.
Yes, but
Let's get up to
160.
3,000. Then we're going to drop back down to 2,000 and shoot this approach.
Delta 3 Juliet, contact Houston Center on 134.42. Have a nice night.
Contact 134.425. Goodbye.
Houston departure, good evening. FedEx 408 Heavy, underground at George Washington Continental with information. Delta looking to clear Memphis.
FedEx 408 Heavy, Houston departure. Hello, PDC sent.
We didn't get any. There we go. We just got the PDC FedEx 408.
Southwest 3257, just to maintain 2,000.
Roger 2,000, Southwest 3257.
That PDC is something else. Technology.
Continental 1128, Houston approach. Hello. Let's see here. Fly the 8 left transition and expect vectors ILS runway 8 right approach. Southwest 3257, turn right heading 090, vectors for the approach, descend and maintain 2000.
090 vectors for the approach and down to 2000, Southwest 3257. Houston approach, Southwest 4701, ready for push and start.
Alright, here we are at 3,000 feet. Almost time for us to descend down to 2,000 feet in order to cross the CC.
13 right, line up and wait. 13 right, line up and wait. Southwest 3257, you're 3 miles from JAP, fly heading 100, maintain 2000 until established. Cleared ILS runway 13 right approach.
Roger, 100, cleared ILS.
Alright, so there's my little bar.
Maintain 2000.
I'm still learning this 650, the GTN 650, and
Southwest 3489.
I was looking
runway
for
13 right on departure.
a
turn
needle
right,
thing,
turn
and there it is
heading
down there at the
70,
bottom.
takeoff.
So I'm here in my flight plan, or the approach page.
And who else called ready for asking for a clearance or something?
Southwest 4701, ready for push and start.
Taxi at Sugarland. Number 176 Bravo, runway 17 taxi Alpha. 17 Alpha, 176 Bravo. And the aircraft looking for push to start. Verify your transponders turned on. Squawk Kilo Charlie.
Roger, both Charlie.
Southwest 4701, thanks. Push to start approved. Call me.
Yep, I put a little bar into the 172, that's correct.
Delta for taxi.
Push and start approved, call short of November and Delta for taxi, Southwest 4701.
Southwest 3049, Houston departure.
Alright, the CC's 5 miles out, let's go ahead and initiate our descent. Carpete's gonna come on, power's gonna come back.
Southwest 3489, climb and maintain 16,000.
Descend about 500 feet per minute. That's what I'm looking for.
Southwest 349. Kilo 705, Houston approach. Kilo 705, be advised, local sheriff has called, they advised me that 911 caller called us from your aircraft saying the bar is empty and the toilets are full.
We need to inform SOB for Yellow 705.
Let me know if you can direct to the airport. Was 3257, Houston winds 150 tree, runway 13 right.
Alright, we're 3.5 miles, we're 2,500 feet.
Clear to land, Southwest 3257, thank you, sir.
November 176 here, Bravo, holding short runway 17.
November 176 here, Bravo. Let's see here. Let's do it right down with departure. Right down with departure approved, runway 17 clear takeoff.
Oh shit.
17 clear for takeoff, right down with departure, November 176 here, Bravo, thanks.
Interesting, I don't know what that was. Whoa. Okay. Any traffic in the area? I didn't see anybody. Alright, 2 miles out. Alright, 2,000 feet. What's going on? Oil pressure looks good, oil temperature looks good, suction's in the green, got good fuel flow. Had a bit of a hiccup there in the engine, it seemed like. Alright, 0.6 nautical miles out. I'm going to expect to turn to the south here.
Southwest 3489, contact Houston Center 134.42, happy trails. 3042, have a great night.
Direct to 267.
Number 1760 Bravo, Houston departure, radar contact when able to stay altitude.
$500, November 1760 Bravo.
Alright, next waypoint is KSGR. Let's double check this heading indicator at compass. I think like we're off just a bit.
Houston approach, Southwest 4701 on November Delta, ready to taxi.
Yep, that's on November 1760 Bravo, on course approved, maintain VFR appropriate altitude.
On course approved, maintain appropriate VFR altitude, November 1760 Bravo.
I'm sorry, who else called Houston Center? Or Houston approach?
Southwest 4701, ready to taxi on November Delta.
Southwest 4701 Houston approach, yeah, that's who I am. Runway 15 left, taxi November Delta, November Bravo, November Echo, and Whiskey.
Arriving runway 18.
Departing 15 left, taxi via November Bravo, November Echo, and November Whiskey, Southwest 4701.
Southwest
Houston Executive Information Tango 2210.
Vertical track.
Wind 190 degrees at 11 knots. Visibility 9 miles. Sky clear. Temperature 31. Dew point 24. Altimeter 2974. Arriving runway 18. Departing runway 18. Advise on initial contact to have
They pulled up
information
what
tango.
for the yellow flight? The fellow flight. There's a Bud Light truck here for him because he said his bar was empty.
Alright, 1.2 nautical miles out from our next fix of KSGR.
Kilo 705, pirate from a previously landed 737 at Hobby advises Bud Light truck and other liquors are available upon landing.
After this one, they're going to be needed.
Kilo 705, naughty, that arrival in 6,000 feet. Descend and maintain 3,000.
Down to 3,000, Yellow 705.
Houston approach, November 8033 Foxtrot. Request immediate deviation to the liquor airport. Just kidding.
I was going to say, for you, sure, no problem, let me know. November 1760 Bravo. The Houston Executive altimeter is not on my list, that's strange, hold on. That's weird. Alright, go with David Wayne Hooks altimeter 2973.
2973, November 1760 Bravo.
Kilo 705, just to maintain 2,000.
Down to 2,000, Yellow 705.
November 8033 Foxtrot, runway 17, clear land.
Runway 17, clear land, November 8033 Foxtrot. Alright, we're on the final approach path, runway 17. We overshot our Did y'all feel that? We overshot our turn by just a little bit. That's all right. For some reason, I don't understand why it's not pinging my instrument, though. Plugins, GTN 650, settings, connect, let's see, GPS to HSI.
Kilo 705, turn right heading 040, vector city approach.
Right 040, vector city approach, yellow 705.
Well, I'm gonna have to figure out why this is not.
Southwest 4701, runway 15 left on departure, turn left heading 030, left heading 030, clear for takeoff.
Heading 030, 15 left, clear to take off, Southwest 4701.
And just confirm that's a left turn to heading 030.
Left 030, Southwest 4701.
Continental 1128, flight present heading vector city approach, descend and maintain 3000. I just want to make sure it was 3000. I thought I heard 2000. Descend and maintain 3000. Oh, no worries, I might have missed
There it
break.
is.
Yellow 705, turn right heading 100, join the 13 right localizer.
Alright, now I've got it there.
13 right, localizer, yellow 705.
Alright, airspeed 110 miles per hour. It looks like we're on the glide slope.
Kilo 705, maintain 2000.
It's only giving me horizontal, it's not giving me vertical for some reason now.
Maintain 2000 till Royce, clear to approach 13 right, yellow 705.
No map at Musgrave.
Great 033 Foxtrot, the executive winds 190 at Niner.
190 at 9, November 030 box.
Kilo 705, runway 13 right, clear to land.
Runway 13 right, yellow 705.
Alright, car feed's coming on, mixture's for rich,
turn left heading
power's coming out.
180, vector city approach. Southwest 4701, radar contact, altitude.
Almost in the white arc there.
Taxi 2300, Southwest 470.
Flaps 10, 1000 to 1000. Let's pitch down for this.
Climb maintain 16,000, direct music, Southwest 470.
And Houston departure, FedEx 408 Heavy, ready for push and start.
Whoa, I don't know where those wind shears keep coming
FedEx
from.
408 heavy push start approved. Coma short of whiskey Bravo.
That's a gust. That's actually a
Push
gust.
approval calls for Whiskey Bravo.
That definitely felt like a gust. Pitch for airspeed, power for altitude. I'm a little bit high there.
Houston approach, United 1975, descent by level 250.
Put some power in, the rest of that descent.
1975 Houston approach, howdy, thanks for Delta. Expect the, I'll tell you what, fly the left transition, expect vectors ILS runway 8 right approach.
Fly left transition, ILS 8 right, 1975.
Two red, two white. Must be doing something right.
1128, fly heading 100, join the 8 right localizer.
Alright, we got that crosswind to contend with. Not much of a crosswind, but it is a bit of a crosswind. So I want to put that right wing down first. Let's use the rudder to kind of straighten up our plane a little bit and grab that center line. Fly it all the way down to the runway. And we'll look all the way down to the end of the runway. Transition. Try not to land our plane.
Continental 1128, maintain 3000 until Elbow, clear ILS runway 8 right approach.
Alright. Let's exit here at Tango.
Number 8033 Foxtrot, welcome to executive taxi to the ramp via Alpha, and I think that's Charlie.
Ramp via Alpha Charlie, November 8033 Foxtrot. And if not done so, please go ahead and cancel our IFR flight plan to where we're at, November 8033 Fox.
Number 8033 Foxtrot, yeah, no worries. TME is a towered airport, so Tower would have done that for you automatically.
That's what I thought.
Houston approach, KDWH Challenger 69er Whiskey Sierra 8000, descending via the Piggy 1 with Foxtrot.
November 69er Whiskey Sierra Houston approach, hello. Expect the visual runway 17 right
So
approach.
we're gonna go down here.
Expect that, no,
Unless you'd like to localize it.
We're going to refile a flight plan to our next destination.
Yellow 705, welcome to Hobby. Taxi to terminal via Charlie Yankee, cross runway 22 at Charlie. Continental 1128, runway 8. Looks like you lined up on 8 left. I guess we'll stick with that. Runway 8 left, clear to land.
Clear line runway 8 left, and I thought you guys were going down with me last time with that.
Yeah, I know where he's going. Southwest 4701, contact Houston Center 134.42, happy trails.
13442 for Southwest 4701, Lily.
Okay, let's head up here. Let's go park over here.
Whiskey Sierra, you already direct to,
File a new flight plan.
Alright, direct to airport,
Look at the new route.
And 9er 0. Try that again. November 600 Whiskey Sierra, just to maintain 5,000.
5,000, not a Whiskey Sierra.
So we're just gonna go over here. Kind of hang out right. Let's somewhere over here, out of the way maybe. Here sounds good. Parking brake on. Okay. Let's go ahead and we're gonna leave the engine running for just a little bit. I'll lead us out here. Parking brakes on. Let's take a look at our next route. So we're going to plop that. We're going to remove TME, and we're going to add SGR. And we're going to look at the approaches for as Sugarland and see that we have the RNAV GPS runway 17. So send that over to our map and see what we have here.
Southwest 58, Houston approach, expect PDC. November 176, Sierra Bravo, traffic is 12 o'clock, 6 miles, northeast bound, restricted to 5,000, Challenger business
Let's see, so we could theoretically and join at, we could fly over, join at Disney.
Traffic is 1 o'clock, westbound,
It would be real short if we, you know.
Yeah, we're looking at our Whiskey Sierra.
Oh.
Continental 1128, welcome to Houston. Where are you parking tonight? Continental 128, alright, we'll send you to that North International Terminal, that's the closest one.
So we could look at doing that one, Sugarland.
Taxi via left turn, Foxtrot Alpha, Foxtrot Hotel, November Papa, hold short, runway 8 right at November Papa.
Or we could look at coming down. That might be the best way to go about it. So let's just do it like.
And Houston departure, FedEx 408, ready for taxi.
Like that.
FedEx 408, Houston departure, runway 18 left, taxi via Whiskey Bravo, Whiskey Whiskey.
We'll just make that.
Runway 15 left via Whiskey Bravo, Whiskey Whiskey, FedEx 408.
Yeah, that'll work. We'll be alright with that. Okay. So our next flight plan, we're just gonna it'll be our first fix will be relatively close. I mean, what is that? 6 miles or so. So we can probably just stay 2,000 feet. Yeah, so we'll just do that. Let's alright. New flight plan. TME to SGR. Off block, we're now 0055. Altitude, let's just do 2,000 feet today.
Number 6 Hunter Whiskey Sierra, descend and maintain 3,000.
3,000 out of Whiskey Sierra.
Number 176 Sierra Bravo, the Brenham altimeter 2972.
2972, November 176, Sierra Bravo.
See if it takes this new flight plan.
Houston departure, United 99 with Delta, looking to pick up clearance to Memphis. United 99, Houston departure, hello, Sirius, set TDC. Roger that.
KTME to Sugar. I don't know why it didn't take that flight plan. Just kept spinning on me, so I refreshed the page. And this fix is what? BASGE. Okay, new flight plan is filed successfully. Parking brake is on. I do need to step out for just a quick minute. We are leaned out, and I will be right back.
November 6 Niner Whiskey Sierra, the Hooks Airport, 12 o'clock and 11 miles, report the field inside.
Airport's in sight, Niner Whiskey Sierra.
Niner 6 Niner Whiskey Sierra, cleared visual for approach rate 17, runway 17 right, clear to land.
Alright, clear to visual 17 right, clear to land 17 right, Niner Whiskey Sierra.
Continental 1128, sorry about that. Continue taxi via November Papa, November Alpha, and November Kilo into the ramp, cross runway 8 right at November Papa.
Thanks everyone for your patience and waiting and hanging out. We are now on the ground here at Houston Executive and going to head to Sugarland Regional.
FedEx 408 Heavy, runway 15 left on departure, turn left heading 030, clear for takeoff.
We'll shoot another approach down there.
You're clear for takeoff, runway 15 left, FedEx 408 Heavy.
Our new flight plan has been filed. Let's go ahead and get buckled back in here. Scoot it back up. Reset our trim for takeoff. Okay. Alright. It's going to be a FAR. Alright, so we're doing a whole new call. Like a whole new flight, because it is a whole separate flight. We've took off, we've landed, and now we're going to take back off again. Alright, let's grab some weather real quick.
9 miles. Sky clear. Temperature 30. Dew point 23. Altimeter 2974. Arriving runway 18. Departing runway 18. Advise on initial contact you have. Information. Uniform. Houston Executive Information. Uniform. 2240 Zulu. Wind 190 degrees at 10 knots. Visibility 9 miles. Sky clear. Temperature 30. Dew point 23. Altimeter 2974. Arriving runway 18. Departing runway 18. Advise on initial con.
Altimeter's 2974. Okay.
FedEx 408 Heavy, Houston departure, radar contact, say altitude.
Climbing at a 1,500 feet. FedEx 408.
FedEx 408 Heavy, climb and maintain 16,000, clear direct music.
Direct music and cleared 16,000. FedEx 408.
Okay, I need to try and figure out which setting I need to use for my GPS to correctly connect to my HSI.
1975, just to maintain 4,000.
Maintain 40,000 at 1975.
Settings.
Northwest 58, Houston departure. Hello, information, kilos current and hobby. And push and start approved, tail east on taxiway Yankee.
I don't think that was it. Let's see. Default nav. Okay. So we need to connect CDI mode. Okay. That's got that. That's got that.
At a 1975, descend and maintain 3,000.
Okay, connect GPS to autopilot, connect GPS to HSI. Pilot. Gauge options, cockpit side, radios, KV lock source.
For 69 Whiskey Sierra, I could have sworn you were going to go to the Tomball Jet Center. Where are you parking?
I guess we're going over to Give.
Where's that at? I'm not sure. I'm not so familiar with the East Ramp.
I don't know, down towards the north end of the field.
November 69 Whiskey Sierra, welcome to Hooks. Taxi to Ramp Charlie via Foxtrot, Echo, and Papa if you need it. Have a good night.
Fox Echo Papa, 9 Whiskey Sierra, what's this?
Alright. I think we might have it figured out here,
At
maybe.
1975, turn left, heading 180, vectors for the approach.
Turn left 180, 1975.
FedEx 408, contact Houston Center 134.42. Happy trails.
Houston Center on 134.42. FedEx 408. Thanks and have a great Memorial Day weekend.
You too.
Houston departure, November 8033 Foxtrot, on the ground at Houston Executive with the numbers, looking for IFR to Sugarland.
Alright, 033 Foxtrot, Houston approach, hello again, cleared from the Houston Executive Airport to the Sugarland Regional Airport, Kilo Sierra Golf Romeo Airport. Radar vectors, basic, and then direct, maintain 2000. Departure this frequency, squawk 4504.
Clear to the Sugarland Regional Airport via radar vectors, basic, and then direct, fly 2000, departures with you, squawk 4504, November 033 Foxtrot.
Okay, 2 aircraft at once, and 003 Foxtrot, say again, you got steps on at the end of there.
We are clear to the Sugarland Regional Airport via radar vectors basic, then direct, reply 2000, departures with you, squawk 4504, November 033 Fox.
Right, 033 Foxtrot, your readback is correct, executive altimeter 2974, and just call for taxi.
9074, and we'll call for taxi, November 033 Fox.
And who else is looking for an IFR clearance? Southwest 1484, I sent a PDC earlier. Did that not come through? I can send it again. Southwest 58, Houston Center, standby. Guy 1975, sorry for the late turn. Turn left heading, let's turn left heading 060 and join the 8 right localizer.
Yeah, no worries, we'll make it. We'll turn left, 060 to the localizer, runway 8 right, and we have the field inside, so it makes it easier for you for 1975.
Yeah, 1975, sure, we can do that. You want the clear visual approach runway 8 right, runway 8 right, clear land.
Clear visual approach runway 8 right, runway 8 right, clear land, 1975.
Southwest 58, runway 13 right, taxi via Yankee Echo, cross runway 13 left at Echo. Southwest 58 negative, runway 13 right, taxi via Yankee Echo, cross runway 13 left at Echo.
Approach hello, United 99, Charlie 8 at Intercontinental, ready for push to start.
United 99, push start approved. Call me short of November, I think it's November Delta for taxi.
November Delta, United 99, thanks.
Number 176 Sierra Bravo, contact Austin approach on 119.0. Happy trails.
119.0, November 176 Sierra Bravo, thanks for ATC.
Southwest 1484, nope, let me, that's weird. I'll tell you what, I have your IFR clearance, just advisory ready copy. Southwest 1484, clear.
Pipe get off, make sure it's rich.
Kilo Mike Alpha Foxtrot Airport via radar, correction, via the Retire 8 departure, junction transition direct. Maintain 5,000, expect flight level 34010 minutes after departure. Departure this frequency and squawk 7323. With 1484, your readback is correct. Just call me for push and start there, because you'll probably need taxiway Yankee and information. I think Juliet's current. Nope, Kilo's still current.
Houston departure, November 033 Foxtrot. We are ready to taxi with clearance.
Alright, 033 Foxtrot, runway 17, taxi via Charlie Alpha.
17 via Charlie Alpha, November 033 Foxtrot. Pardon, break off. Strobes going on. And we'll leave them off till we get to the threshold.
Southwest 58, Houston, departure runway 13 right. Turn left heading 360, clear for takeoff.
Got a little bit of a wind push even here on the ground. Definitely need to keep some wind correction in now.
Kilo 705, Houston approach. Hello, I sent you a PDC. Did that not go through?
Got a bit of a quarterling tailwind, so we can kind of dive away from it.
Alright, we can do it over the radio if you like. It's pretty easy. It's just as filed, maintain 5, and whatever the code is for your squad.
Not gonna worry about doing another run up. We'll do a quick mag check right here. Left, there's a drop. Right, there's a drop. Repeat, there's a drop.
Southwest,
okay.
1484, push onto Yankee tail east approved. Yeah, 1975, where are you parking? Echo 15, that's South Echo Terminal. United 1975 taxi, South Echo, straight ahead view November, Sierra Foxtrot, and Romeo Bravo. Have a good night.
November, Sierra Foxtrot.
Strobes going on.
Southwest 58, Houston departure, radar contact, say altitude.
Flaps up.
Passenger 2000, Southwest 58.
Southwest 58, climb and maintain 16,000 and clear trek to Wilson.
Roger, clear to project to Wilson, climbing 16,000, Southwest 58.
Houston departure, November 833 Foxtrot, runway 18, number 1, ready, IFR.
United 99, did I give you taxi instructions on the runway? I believe I told you to call me short of November Delta.
Yep, short November Delta.
Oh, you're right. My apologies, sir. I got the... Okay, thank you. Runway 15 left, taxi view November Bravo, November Echo, Whiskey.
Yep, Starting Fusion, November Bravo, November Echo, Whiskey, United 996.
Yeah, no, you're in the right, sir. I meant to say November Golf. I said November Delta, so that's on me. Thanks.
Got it. It's all good.
Runway 033 Foxtrot, runway 17, fly runway heading clear for takeoff, wind 190 at 9 or gust 16.
Runway 17, clear for takeoff, runway heading November 033 Fox. Check heading indicator compass.
Southwest 58, contact Houston Center 134.42, happy trails.
1344,
Alright, full power.
Mike, have a good weekend, bye-bye.
Radar for center. Airspeed's coming up. 60, 65, 70. Oh, let's just let her fly. Positive rate.
705, hold your push and start. There's Southwest 737 directly behind you. I'll give you a call back.
Stay over the runway.
Southwest 1484, Houston departure, runway 13 right, taxi Yankee, Echo, cross runway 13 left at Echo.
So your IB, Yankee, cross 13 left at Echo, Southwest 14.
Kilo 705, when the Southwest jet clears behind you, push and start approved, tail east on Yankee. 033 Foxtrot, Houston departure, squawk IDO.
Squawk ID November 233 Fox.
Foxtrot, Houston departure radar contact about a mile south of Houston Executive Airport, altitude Cape 700. Flyer present heading, climb maintain 2000.
Position checks, climb maintain 2000, November 233 Fox.
Houston Bridge, 600 Whiskey Sierra, David Wayne Hooks, Foxtrot, I-4 to Hammond.
Whiskey Center, Whiskey Sierra, Houston departure, hello again, cleared from the David Wayne Hooks Airport to the Kilo Hotel Delta Charlie Airport. Malt 7 departure, Lake Charles, transition direct. Maintain 2,000 on departure, actually maintain 3,000 on departure. Departure leave this frequency, squawk 4734.
Alright, clear to Hammond via the Malt 7 departure, Lake Charles transition and direct. On departure maintain 3,000, expect flight level 310, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequencies with you, squawk 4734, 9 Whiskey Sierra.
69 Whiskey Sierra, read back correct. The Hooks altimeter is 2974, call for taxi.
Okay.
033 Foxtrot, stay heading.
070 November 233 Fox.
Okay, Marine 033 Foxtrot, just be careful that I gave you runway headings and didn't assign you anything different, but climb and maintain 2000, clear direct basic.
My apologies, I thought you cleared me direct basic November 233 Fox. We'll climb maintain 2000.
Nah, we just did the radar contact. I needed to get you above the MBA before I could actually turn you.
Understood, November 233 Fox. Maintain present heading or redirect back to runway?
Oh, no, you're fine now, sir. Clear direct basic and climb and maintain 2000.
Climb maintain 2000, November 233 Fox.
8033 Foxtrot, do you want the RNAV runway 17 for basic? What's your plan?
Affirmative, November 233 Fox.
33 Foxtrot, you should expect that.
Expect RNAV runway 17, November 233 Fox.
Approach United 99, ready for takeoff, 15 left at Intercontinental.
You know what, he said fly runway heading. I thought he said fly appropriate heading to basic.
Runway 15 left, clear for takeoff.
DreamNet, hello, welcome. Hope you're doing well.
Left, 030, United 99. Southwest 1484, runway 13 right, line up and wait. 13 right, line up and wait, Southwest 1484. Runway 033 Foxtrot, cross base at cross base at 2000. At basic, clear RNAV, runway 17 approach, Sugar Land.
Cross basic at 2000 and then clear RNAV runway 17 approach at Sugar Land, November 233 Fox.
Southwest 1484 on departure, turn right turn heading 270.
DreamNet, how you been, my friend? Hope you've been well.
On departure, right turn 270, 13 right, clear for takeoff, Southwest 1484.
Kilo 705, ready to go?
That's permanent, ready for taxi.
Kilo 705, turn right, join taxiway Zulu. Runway 13 right, taxi via Zulu Echo. Cross runway 13 left, Zulu, Christian Echo.
Yeah, I misunderstood him. So.
Approach 69 Whiskey
Dreamnet is
Sierra,
doing good.
park here off of Charlie,
Friday of the
ready to
long
taxi
weekend.
17
Yes, it
right to
is.
west.
Yes, it is. 3-day weekend myself. I'm very excited about it.
Sorry, 2 aircraft at once, but Yellow 705, I heard your readback on your stream. Thanks, readback's correct. And the other aircraft over 600 Whiskey Sierra, was it?
Affirmative, request 17 right at Charlie, departure ready to taxi.
600 Whiskey Sierra, runway 17 right at Charlie, taxi via Charlie.
It's Charlie, now Whiskey Sierra.
And at 99, use departure radar contact when able to stay altitude.
Passing 900 feet, United 99.
And at 99, climate maintain 16,000.
Alright, we are 1.8 miles from our first fix. Base G, base
Climb up to 1
Bravo Alpha Sierra Golf Echo. Whoa.
Departure radar contact, stay altitude.
Man, gonna have to start getting used to these wind gusts.
Southwest 1484, cleared. Quick direct retire, climate maintain 16,000.
Quick retire up to 16,000, Southwest 1484. Houston approach Yellow 209, level at 11,000 on the Houston 405.
Yellow 209, Houston approach, hello. Information Lima turn, expect ILS runway 13 right approach.
Lima's current, we'll expect ILS 13 right approach, Yellow 209.
Right to 083. Now. Roll out, do the standard rate turn when we're IFR.
And 69 Whiskey Sierra, ready to get 17 right at Charlie.
Number 69 Whiskey Sierra, runway 17 right
Wow,
at Charlie.
I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every bit of 6 airports in the relative immediate vicinity here based on poppy lights. Nerd with Wings, hello my friend. It's going pretty well thus far, just shooting some approaches down here in Texas. Flying our 172. It's incredibly hot. I'm incredibly hot in the cabin here. I decided I need to put an air conditioner in the hangar. But other than that, going well. Thanks for popping in. Hope your week has went well. 2,000 feet, almost to base G. Okay, we passed that one. We're on the approach now. Okay, so we're heading to EBOC. Then from EBOC, we're gonna make a turn to heading at 170.
Southwest 1484, contact Houston.
Vertical track.
4.42, happy trails.
34.42% plus 1484.
United 99, contact Houston Center 134.42, happy trails.
13442, United 99, thanks for the help. Have a good weekend.
You too. 69 Whiskey Sierra, Houston departure radar contact, stay altitude.
1,400 climb for 9 Whiskey Sierra.
69 Whiskey Sierra, climate maintain 16,000, fly heading 100.
16,100 heading 9 Whiskey.
Alright, we're about 1 nautical mile away from that fix.
And 69 Whiskey Sierra, I got a question for you.
Gonna make it right to 173.
Jet's still in the water lake runway.
Now, lift my right wing, it's clear. Let's turn right, letting 173.
I saw a thing, I think he
Standard
got
rate.
confirmed that he was texting and driving.
Are you serious? I heard it was a brake failure. He kind of drug him into the water lane, but was it really a taxi while taxi?
That's what I heard.
Ouch.
approach Yellow 705, ready to go, runway 13 right.
There we go, 173, roll out.
So 705, Houston approach, runway 13 right, on departure, turn right, heading to 80, clear for takeoff.
On departure, turn right to 80, clear for takeoff, Yellow 705.
Number 600 Whiskey Sierra, clear direct malt, climb and maintain 16,000.
And
Direct
then
malt 16,000 out of Whiskey Sierra.
at KSOB, we'll start our descent. We're about 4.8 nautical miles out. So we need to be at or above 2,000 at KSOP. Charlie Alpha Sierra Oscar Bravo. And we're flying.
8033 Foxtrot, Sugarland winds 16010, runway 17, clear to land.
Runway 17, clear to land, November 033 Fox. So,
Yellow 209,
at or above 2,000 at KSOB.
They're direct hobby, Yellow 209.
And then, 720 feet is our minimum. Alright, 3.4 nautical miles out. We're off of our center line here. Let's go grab that center line.
Number 600 Whiskey Sierra, contact Houston Center 134.42. Happy trails, my friend.
7442, we'll see you later. Great work.
Yeah, Houston, approach Yellow 705, climbing through 1.7.
So 705 Houston.
On initial contact, you'll have information calls.
Clear direct tires.
Up to 16,000 direct tire, Yellow 705.
Sugarland Regional Airport HS information call 0053 Zulu. Web 160 at 10. Visibility 10.
Airborne.
Sky clear below.
Golf is current at Sugarland.
Yeah, neither has fallen out of the sky.
Alright, so we're 0.6 nautical miles away from our,
Houston approach, you know that the waypoint,
from KSOB.
That was well played, my friend. I could only get my financial advisor to clear me direct retire, then I'd be set.
Huh.
I'm sure there's a
Carpeet's gonna come on. Power's coming back for descent.
So 209 is going to maintain 8,000.
down to 8,000, Yellow 209.
Make sure it's full rich. think we might have time to get back up to David Wayne.
Contact Houston Center on 134.42. Happy trails, good night, and good luck, my friend.
3442 for Yellow 705. You have a great night as well, sir.
Alright, we are on the glide slope. We're looking good. Approach speed is 95 miles per hour right now. Alright, we're in the white arc. Let's go ahead and put 10 degrees of flaps in. 1,000, 2, 1,000. Prepare for that bubble up. Trim for this.
Yellow 209, to maintain 6,000.
Down to 6,000, Yellow 209.
Alright, 2 red, 2 white. Confirm the runway, 17. Runway looks clear. Clear to land. A little bit of a displaced threshold there. Go ahead and exit here on Alpha 3.
Rate 03 True Foxtrot, welcome to Sugar Land, where are you parking?
We're just going to need some temporary transient parking for another departure, November 8033 Fox.
Rate 03 True Foxtrot, sure. Left turn on Alpha, just taxi via Alpha to the next ramp there, monitor the frequency.
Left turn on Alpha to the ramp, November 8033 Fox. Monitor the frequency. Flaps up. Alright, we're gonna go over here and file our last flight plan to David Wayne Hooks. Be another quick hop, relatively short hop, and then that'll be our last one. The essential purpose of me shooting these approaches tonight, I really wanted to get the feel for the new transponder, the Garmin GTX 345. Thus far, I think it works all right. It replicates the real thing. If I hit this VFR button, it would squawk 1200. It's got standby on altimeter mode. Yeah, that button there. I haven't really messed with some of the other buttons over here. Alright, we're gonna hang out right here. Park and brake on, car paid off. And then from here, we're gonna head back to KDWH. Okay, and we're going to take a look at the available approaches for David Wayne Hooks. We have 3 approaches. Let's do the localizer. Let's do localizer this time. What do we have here? I thought one of these airports had a DME approach.
At 2018, Houston approach, hello. Expect PDC.
Alright, we'll do the localizer runway 17 right.
209 after Hobby Airport, fly present heading, vectors for the approach.
After Hobby Airport, we'll fly present heading, vectors from the approach, Yellow 209.
At 2018, PDC sent.
Okay, why isn't this plate going away?
At 1156, Houston departure, PDC sent.
We can use the Humble VOR. That might work.
Go 209, instead of maintain 4000.
As a waypoint.
Down to 4000, Yellow 209.
Alright, we're just gonna, we'll just go direct then. We're not. Alright, new flight plan. November 8033 Foxtrot, IFR, type 172, slant golf,
Kilo 209, turn right.
lightweight category, departure Sugarland, arrival David Wayne Hooks, off block 0145, altitude 2000, airspeed 90, en route time 30 minutes maybe.
Kilo 209, descend and maintain 2000.
Down to 2000, Yellow 209.
Yellow 209, airport's VFR. We can, if you want to stick the ILS, that's fine, but we can switch you to visual if you want that.
Alright.
Yeah, we can do a visual, Yellow 209.
Yellow 209. Roger, expect vectors, visual approach, runway 13 right.
New flight plan is filed.
Visual, runway 13 right, Yellow 209.
And now how do you like your contact approaches?
I love them.
Contact. You have information calls.
Golf.
Sugarland Regional Airport HS information call 0053 Zulu.
Yeah, at 11:50.
Web 160 at 10.
15 left.
Visibility 10. Sky clear below 12,000. Temperature 29er. 2.24. Altimeter 2973. Area navigation approach and use.
Not in that PDC.
Landing and departing runway 17.
Problem with
Notices to air missions. Read may call hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information calls.
We'll do some testing on that one.
Golf. Okay, destination.
209, turn right, heading 040.
Right, 040, Yellow 209.
Houston departure, November 8033 Foxtrot. We are on the ground at Sugarland with ATIS Golf for IFR to David Wayne Hooks.
Yellow 209, continue the turn, fly heading 100.
100, Yellow 209.
209, on your rollout, the airport will be at your 1 o'clock in about 11 miles. Report the field inside.
We'll report field in sight, Yellow 209.
8033 Foxtrot, cleared from the Sugarland Regional Airport to the David Wayne Hooks Municipal Airport via radar vectors. Maintain 2000. Departure this frequency, squawk 5102.
Clear to the David Wayne Hooks Municipal Airport via radar vectors. Flight 2000. Departure is with you. Squawk 5102, November 8033 Fox.
8033 Foxtrot, read back correct. Sugarland, altimeter 2973, call for taxi.
9073, and we are currently ready for taxi, November 8033 Fox.
Approach net 35, checking in on the Gesner 1 out to flight level 253.
8033 Foxtrot, runway 17, taxi via Alpha Alpha 1.
17 via Alpha Alpha 1, November 8033 Fox.
Houston approach, airport in sight, Yellow 209.
209, clear visual approach, runway 13 right.
Parking brake off.
Right, cleared to land.
13 right, clear to land, Yellow 209.
United 35, Houston approach, hello. Information, what's current there at Houston? Information echoes current at Houston, altimeter 2974, and you got an approach preference time?
We'll take 8 right, and I've got echo, unit 35.
35, sure. Fly the 8 left transition and expect vectors ILS runway 8 right approach.
Okay, left transition, expect 8 right, ILS, unit 35.
Kilo 209, the hobby wins
Okay,
15012.
what did I do? Get turned around here?
5012, Yellow 209.
You spin me right round, baby, right round.
Houston approach, Yellow 209. We're going to be going to the main terminal tonight. I'll try to make Hotel Echo, or Hotel left.
Okay, so we were on Alpha.
Alright, what's the over-under that you make that turn off?
I'm not saying. I was doing so well.
Right?
Alright, so if you make that turn off, then beers are on me next time I'm in Seattle.
Alright, so this scenery needs updated. Badly.
Walker 270, Houston, departure, pushes are approved, call from spot 2 on Romeo Bravo.
So I'm gonna have to make a note about this one, because right now I am, even though we're on taxi wait here, it's technically closed because it's been redone or something. So there's a scenery conflict between what the real world information is and what I'm seeing here in X-Plane. That's alright.
1156, contact Houston Tower now on, oh, he's not primed up yet, give me 1 second. Kilo 209, welcome to Hobby. Looks like the beers are on me, my friend. Taxi to the terminal via Hotel Yankee. Cross runway 13 left at Hotel. Have a good night.
See you at Hotel Yankee. Cross 13 left at Hotel. Yellow 209. Order that beer.
Nice job. Your choice.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for the ATC tonight.
You bet. Anytime. United 2018, Houston Tower just primed up. You can call him on 125.35. We'll talk to you in a bit.
Alright, I think we're ready to go.
Yep, that'd be great. All aircraft wait for push and start, or call for push and start at Houston Intercontinental Airport. Contact Houston Tower, 125.35. Departure will be this frequency. Have a good day. We'll see you in a bit.
I'm gonna set my localizer frequency in here. (1105). Keep that on standby. Houston approach, November 8033 Foxtrot, holding short runway 17, number 1, ready IFR.
Runway 033 Foxtrot, Houston approach, winds 160 at 10, runway 17, fly runway heading clear for takeoff.
Runway 17, fly runway heading clear for takeoff, November 033 Foxtrot.
United 35, you can delete the speeds on the arrival.
Okay, delete the speeds on your arrival, Unit 35.
Rudder for center. Lamps are up. Strobes are on. Airspeed's up. Here we go. Let's rotate. Positive rate. Flight runway heading.
Number 8033 Foxtrot, squawk guide in.
Squawk guide in, November 8033 Foxtrot.
Foxtrot, Houston departure, radar contact 1 mile south of the Sugarland Airport, altitude gates 1,000. Climb and maintain 2,000 and flight present heading.
Position checks, climb maintain 2000, maintain present heading, November 8033 Fox. Runway heading 170, currently 1,500, looking for 2,000 feet.
Right 033 Foxtrot, turn right heading 340.
Right heading 340, November 8033 Fox. Climbing right turn. As we get up to 2,000 feet, we'll level off here. Maintain the standard rate turn all the way through to our 340 assigned heading.
Walker 270 still on this frequency?
Alright, heading 340. That's our assigned heading.
Number 8033 Foxtrot, cleared direct David Wayne Hooks Airport.
Direct David Wayne Hooks, November 8033 Fox. Alright, I'm going to request the ILS for runway 17. So I went ahead and set us up for that. I don't know if we'll get that or not, but that's what I set us up for. So we've got the localizer dialed in nav 1. I've switched this over to localizer mode. But for now, we're just direct to the airport. Oil pressure, oil temperature look good, suction is in the green, got good fuel flow, we are charging, everything's looking good there. I do want to thank everyone for coming in and hanging out this evening. I hope everyone's had a decent couple of flights thus far. This is going to be our last flight for the night.
We got the field inside if you want to give us a visual.
Yeah, 35, sure, we can do that. Clear visual approach runway 8 right.
Cleared visual approach 8 right at 35.
19 nautical miles away from David Wayne.
Sure, Logan, Walker 270, 3,500, 4,000.
Walker 270, Houston departure, radar contact, climbing assist.
Ground speed is 109 knots. We're indicating 115, 105 miles per hour. So about 93 knots or so. We're getting a little bit of a push then, maybe.
Walker 270, climb and maintain 16,000, clear direct music.
Hey, Walker 270.
Okay, Walker 270, clear direct music, climb and maintain 16,000.
128.375 for David Wayne Hooks ATIS.
You have information calls. Hooks MEML Airport ATIS information calls 0053 Zulu. Wet variable at 5. Visibility 10.
Winds variable at 5.
Number 8033 Foxtrot, did you have an approach request for Hooks time?
We would like to shoot the ILS runway 17 right, November 8033 Fox.
There's no ILS, do you want the localizer runway 17 right?
Stand corrected, we'll take the localizer 17 right, November 8033 Fox.
Okay, November 8033 Foxtrot, you got it. Expect vectors, localizer runway 17 right to Hooks.
Expect vectors for localizer 17 right into hooks, November 033 Fox, thank you.
At 35, contact Houston Tower 125.35, happy trails.
2535, have a good night, 935.
Walker 270, contact Houston Center 134.42, happy trails. Walker 270, contact Houston Center 134.42, happy trails. Walker 270, Houston approach. 8033 Foxtrot flight 350, vectors for the approach.
350 for vectors, November 033 Fox.
Walker 270, radar contact lost.
Did I look at the 6, I the departure with you at 1,000, 4,000.
Alright, 13 nautical miles away directly from David Wayne.
Contact, climb through the fit.
I looked at the 6, come to the fit.
And Houston departure Walker 270, we're back here and died for a sec there.
Walker 270, roger, contact. Actually, stand level.
Got traffic about 10 nautical miles ahead, it won't be a factor.
Alright, Walker 270, contact Houston Center on 134.42, happy trails.
34.42, Walker 270, have a good one, too.
3033 Foxtrot, traffic is 1 o'clock and southbound. Descending out of 3,300 for the visual approach, say Boeing 737 at 10 miles.
We'll be looking, November 033 Fox.
Yeah, you should be turning eastbound here at about 1 mile. Actually, I stand corrected, it's an Airbus A320.
I see traffic about 10 miles out. 8 miles now. Although he's going to move a lot quicker than I am. Nerd with Wings asks if I know how often the new weather updates in X-Plane 12. I do not know specifically how often the weather updates. Something I'm curious about myself, but it does it smoothly enough that I don't notice a transition. For an Airbus.
8033 Foxtrot, that traffic's now at your 1 to 2 o'clock eastbound level of 3,000, Airbus A320, about 9 miles.
Roger, November 033 Fox.
Yeah, it should be a factor. He's headed eastbound on the visual approach now, should be a factor. At 1156, climb and maintain 16,000.
16,000, please, not 1156.
Man, these wind gusts are something else now. Alright, so we're getting radar vectors in for the localizer runway 17 into David Wayne Hooks. And that will be our last stop for the evening. I do want to thank everyone for coming in and hanging out for a bit. Ground speed right now 101 knots. We're indicating now 110 miles per hour, so about 95 knots. Suction's in the green. Oil pressure and oil temperature both look good. What else we got on our cruise checklist here? Power, mixture, and instruments.
Houston, departure United 2018's 3,300 climbing 4,000 on heading 020.
United 2018, Houston departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 16,000 and clear direct music.
I'm 16,000 and direct to where, United 2018?
Yeah, 2018, clear direct music. It's third fix on that lure gate.
Alright, direct to music up to 16,000, United 2018.
Double check our heading indicator to compass. That still looks alright. These little microbursts of wind kind of yawing me left and right. It's very interesting.
At 1156, contact Houston Center on 134.42. Happy trail.
134.42, United 1156, yep.
David Wayne Hooks is just about directly off of the right wing here.
134.42, happy trail.
3442, United 2018, good night.
Well, I mean, it'll be barely visible. It's about 5 miles out that way.
Alright, 033 Foxtrot. I got to close up. Contact Houston approach, correction, Houston Center on 134.42, and he knows you're expecting localizer 17
134.42, November 033 Foxtrot. Thank you for your great service. Have a good night, Ryan.
Yeah, you bet. Thanks for stopping by, man. That was fun.
South or Walker 270, Fort Worth 3575, good night.
135.75 for Walker 270. See ya, I'm going.
Houston Center, November 8033 Foxtrot, level 2000.
8033 Foxtrot, Houston.
Good evening.
Affirm, we checked a little while ago.
Sorry, man, it's a little congested on the frequency. Getting.
I can tell them. No worries. Good evening.
By 35 Golf, maintain VFR at or above 7,500.
At or above 7,500.
And so Houston Center already knows what our intentions are, what the localizer for 17 left into Hilks. So I imagine he's going to be giving us radar vectors momentarily. Airspeed 110 miles per hour, cruising along 2,000 feet. Waiting on radar vectors for the localizer into 17 left into Hooks. Or 17 right. Mr. 26.2, hello. Been a while, hope you've been doing well.
Houston Center, get a Southwest 8473, currently at 4,000 feet, heading 237.
Alright, so
Houston Center, Southwest 8473.
Yeah, just because I'm not answering doesn't mean I'm not doing something in the background, so be patient, please.
I'm really sorry, I thought my radio was down.
Well, you called twice in 5 seconds, so I'm coordinating. So this is 8473 Houston, you're in contact, coming to level 240.
240, Southwest 8473, sorry.
FedEx 527, you can descend via the Gesner 1 arrival, the Houston altimeter 2975.
Descend via the Gesner 1 and leave information Foxtrot 5 for 7.
At 1156, proceed with Catlin.
Direct to Catlin, 1156.
Southwest 8473, turn right direct to Guts.
Right direct Guts, Southwest 8473.
Starting to get a little bit far away.
Bravo Foxtrot, contact Memphis 135.3, we'll see you.
That says on 135.65, you said?
Not even close, 135.3.
135.3, thank you, bye-bye, 10% Bravo Foxtrot.
See ya.
Houston Center, November 8032 Foxtrot. I'd just like to confirm that you have our flight plan into hooks.
No, I was not given anything. I just was given your VFR, so just advise me of hooks in sight, and you can plan that. I was given that from approach. I didn't know you were going. I thought you were just VFR.
Oh, negative, no. We're on IFR requesting the localizer 17 right into hooks, and yeah, things got lost. No worries.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're showing VFR, buddy. That's what I was asking. So turn right heading 090.
Right heading 090, November 8032 Fox.
That's 740 Houston. And just confirm you want the RNAV 17 right into hooks.
Localizer 17 right into hooks, November 8033 Fox.
Okay, and we enable clear direct to Tucky and cross Tucky at 2000, clear the localizer 17 right approach.
Direct Tucky when able, cross Tucky at 2000, clear localizer 17 right approach, November 8033 Fox.
My bad, man. I didn't even I showed you as VFR, so I just changed it.
Yeah, no worries. I don't know if the flight plan didn't carry over or whatnot. All good. Okay, so 168 is what we're gonna want. Tucky is 14.3 DME.
That at 1156, just confirm your direct Catlin. I show you going sort of northeast, north-northeast.
You gotta look at the 6, we don't have Catlin on our route.
Should be on was it Q20 or whatever you're at, or 22. Actually, let's just do this Project Berg. Let's do that instead.
You know, look, 6, we tried to put in Berg, but it, we were getting a message that said that it was not in the database. So the newest waypoint after Berg is Jackson Prison.
Okay. Be nice to know that before you take off, if you're, just so controllers are trying to sequence stuff. If you don't have the airways or the waypoints, it's sort of hard for you to fly there. So, code direct Jackson.
Code direct Jackson, read out 1156, star flick, please.
Alright, we're about 3 degrees deflected off of that radial from the localizer.
35, climate 3,600 for 4,000.
And 685, Houston, comfort level 3. Unit 685, just confirm you're on the departure.
Alright, let's go ahead and grab our radial now that we've intercepted that localizer.
That is 685, just confirm you're on the departure.
655, we're directed now.
At 685, roger, maintain flight level 320.
Maintain flight level 320, and 685.
Alright, 660 feet is going to be our minimum. We're at 2,000 feet. 13.6 away. Start our descent.
At 740, descend via the Gesner, 1 arrival, the Houston altimeter.
Heartbeat on, power's coming back. Let's get down to maybe 1800 or so.
Departure, hello, this is Sierra Golf Tango on heading 135 at 2800, climbing to 4000, Sierra Golf Tango.
Sierra Golf Tango, Houston, Illinois, radar contact, maintain flight level 290, code direct to Lufkin, Lima Fox, Kilo.
Code direct Lima Fox, Kilo 2, flight level 290, Sierra Golf Tango.
At 740, you copy, descend via the Gesner, 1 arrival.
1800 feet, let's level off here.
South 8473, contact Fort Worth 12077.
Contact Fort Worth 120.775, Southwest 8473, see ya.
Houston, we're back.
Still off by a little bit. Let's try and recapture that. Alright, there we are. Keep getting pushed. So what I need to do is figure out what heading I need to maintain that track. Because one thing I don't want to do is induce a bunch of oscillations while we're here trying to grab this localizer. Airport environment is in sight. Pete's gonna come on.
So that's 5, so what one-way transition should we plan for this?
We're about 5 miles out.
Second?
What runway transition should we put in for the start?
Yes.
FedEx 527.
It's in the chart, sir.
I know, dude, should we expect 8 left, 8 right, 9, or just, what, runway transition?
The one that's listed in the chart, unless otherwise stated.
The chart has all of them, that's why I'm asking, because the, it says to expect one of them, don't want to fly the wrong waypoint.
Ballpoint 5 says fly the runway 8 left transition, Houston approach control may assign a different transition on initial contact.
Oh, thank you. I did not see that. We'll know for next time. Flex 537, thank you.
It's my page to read the charts.
Alright, let's pull some power out. A little bit high on the glide slope. Flaps 10.
Standard evening, Southwest 587 with you, level 340.
That's 587, Houston home.
Flaps 2.
8033 Foxtrot, the wind is 16012, runway 17 right, clear to land.
17 right, clear to land. Thanks for the wind, November 8033 Fox.
That's 587 direct Peanuts.
Direct Peanuts, Southwest 587.
Aerobat Turkish 12, thank you with you, 4,000 feet.
2 Alpha Yankee, using radar contact on maintain flight level 330, direct music.
Okay, direct music, climb maintain flight level 330, Turkish 2 Alpha Yankee, merhaba.
Transition. Alright, let's hold here. Strobe's going off, flaps going up. Houston Center, November 8033 Foxtrot, off the runway 17 right, holding short on Delta. We would like taxi to parking ramp Charlie.
Parking on straight 2, guy.
Alright, let's head over this way. We're gonna head up this way. Hey boy AJ, welcome. It has been a while. I'm doing alright, doing alright. Hope you've been doing well yourself. Alright, head over here and park and shut down. Houston Center, November 8033 Foxtrot. Thank you for your ATC. Good night.
Yep.
Alright, here we are. Parking brake on. Let's get all of our lights off except our beacon. Let's go ahead and get our avionics off. Make sure to rich, master off, beacon off. Alright. Carb heat off. G5s are going down. Let's disconnect from VATSIM. And let's head back to the hangar and say goodnight. Alright everyone, I do want to thank you all for coming in and hanging out for a bit this evening. 3 instrument flights. But yeah, overall, I think that everything went well. And I just realized you guys probably didn't hear that initial part, but yeah. 3 separate flights, 3 separate approaches, all within the Houston ARTCC. So everything did go well. And again, I do want to thank you all for coming in and hanging out for a bit this evening. So that's it for me. I've got some rear world flying tomorrow, and then tomorrow evening we'll get into another stream. I'm not sure what we're going to be doing. But, yeah. Thank you all. I do appreciate it. Let's see. What time is it? 10:30. Let's see if we can go and raid this evening to continue our evening enjoyment. I don't know who's still flying or where they're flying or what, but let's go and raid. Let's go raid my friend Sparky Pilot 86, who's tooling around in X-Plane 12 currently. So, until our next flight, I hope you all take care and stay safe. Take care of each other. I think that's important. And we will see you next time. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. Good night.